You all, today is just one of those days that I respect Nigerian content creators based in Nigeria. Because tell me why it's just 6:20. I woke up at about 4 a.m. to edit because during the day it's almost impossible for you to edit a video because the noise from generators farm, it's almost impossible for you to do voiceovers. So I decided to wake up at night when it's more like calm. Most gens are off here at night. I don't like, there is light here at night, so most gens are off and the place is really quiet. But tell me why I woke up and edited and I'm just about making voice overs. As I press record, I now hear zzz, zzz. Ah, good. See, I just heard gen noise, and that's how everything has stopped for me. As in, I was hearing that today I have to finish this video because he has to go up today. But guess what? This gen noise, I tried recording with the noise, and even with the noise cancellation on my phone, the gen noise is making like it wants to compete with my voice over. See, shout out to all the Nigerian content creators based in Nigeria. You guys, I don't know how you guys do it. I now understand when Dima Ume is like, I wanted to record a video, but the gen noise, I just had to stop. I could not relate to, but now I can relate. As in, when you want to do a video and gen noise everywhere, it is what it is. The day has started. People have started going about their activities, so I should also go about my activity like every other person, right? So I just want to shower now and head out. Ben and I are supposed to go to the island today. I really woke up early knowing that I will finish this editing, but I think the country had other plans for me. They say when you're in Rome, do what the Romans do, so I'll just end it here. Let me not force it. And that's about it.
Ben and I left the house headed to the Oshodi bus station to get a BRT bus to the island. Shout out to all those who recommended in the comment section that I do try out Lagos BRT bus system. I heard you and I'm here to experience all of it. If you do not know, BRT means Bus Rapid Transit. The buses are designed to have much more capacity, reliability and other quality features than a conventional bus system. The first phase of the Lagos BRT was opened in March 2008, and the initiative to build the system was initiated by the government of the previous governor, Bola Tinubu, who happens to be the now president of the country. So I went to Google and typed who owns Lagos BRT, and I'm going to read exactly the response Google gave me. Google says Lagos BRT buses are not owned by Lagos State government. Don't be fooled. The truth being hidden is that the BRT buses don't belong to the state government. They belong to Primero Transport, a private company being run by Bola Tinubu as managing director on behalf of the owner. That's coming from Google. So we got here and we had to queue on the line. Ben left me to go and buy the card which we used to enter. We stood on the queue for so long and the population just kept on increasing. I was wondering why I was seeing so many buses being packed, but why were they not sending us a bus for us to enter and go? Like, people should not be standing, it should just be loading and be moving. I don't know. Ben finally came and gave me my own payment card. Cowrie Card Technology is the brainchild of Touch and Pay Technologies, or TAP, a startup founded in 2017 by Olamide Afolabi, Michael Oluwole and Kabi Yabu to support payments for mobility services in Lagos. I hope I did not murder those names. It was time for us to finally enter into the bus, and the kind of quarrel that sprung up at this point, see, it was an issue of if you're on the line or not. If the people behind see that you let somebody stand in front of you, they can literally murder you. They will come from behind and come and pull you out of the line, that since you're not serious to go, you should kuku just stay outside while they hustle to enter the bus. And I just could not understand this. But when I entered the bus, I understood why they were so particular about people entering first. There was another queue for people who wished to stand in the buses, and there was equally fighting on that queue, because once all the seats are occupied, they move now to the queue for those who wish to stand, and once the standing positions are filled, those who are left, the bus moves. So that's why they were fighting. So once you enter the bus, you give your card, they put it on the screen, and it deducts the money you're supposed to pay. And it is really, really affordable, because if we were to book a ride from the mainland to the island, we'll spend so much more than what we spent on this day with the BRT system. I think it costed about 800 naira, if I'm not mistaken. Once I sat down, I began entertaining myself with a rush of seats. It felt like they were doing cheer dance. Like the first person to see an empty seat, you will just run and sit down. Once the seats are full, people start sitting on the floor, on the stairs. Once that is full as well, the rest of the people have to stand. And funny enough, I found out that the people standing, they actually pay the same amount of money that we paid, we who are sitting. I was just like, is it not funny? And to think that they equally had to fight to also stand, and they are paying the same money all through the journey. It was just mad. And I asked Ben, like, why is it like this? They are supposed to pay lesser because they are not comfortable. And he was like, do you want to go or you don't want to go? Like, everybody is rushing to go, so people will prefer to stand and just get to their destination fast than missing this bus. And then he was like, you know how long it took us before they brought this bus for us to enter, so people don't want to wait again another infinity for a new bus to come before they have to scramble to enter. And I was just like, oh yes, it makes so much sense. So the bus finally kicked off, and I really cannot tell if we experienced traffic on this day or not, because from the moment the bus left Oshodi, I started sleeping. Fam, I wasn't feeling too well on this day, so I just started sleeping up until when we reached our destination, and Ben woke me up like, okay, let's go down, this is our bus stop. I do think it was a very smooth ride, because I cannot remember me feeling heat at any point in my sleep. I do know the windows were open and fresh air kept on constantly touching me until we reached our destination. So we reached our destination, and after we're done doing what we wanted to do on the island, Ben stopped here for us to grab something to eat. Which place do you think we got to visit today on the island? Please make a guess in the comment section, and on my next video I will do the review. Obviously, my first impression from the moment I walked into this place was like, massive eatery. Ben told me it's called Mega Chicken, and they do have other branches across Nigeria, but this was just so massive for me. They do have quite a number of variety of dishes, from salads, starters, different kinds of salads, what you want. I think this was the first eatery I was walking to which had all these different kinds of food all in one place already cooked. Most eateries I've been to, it's either they have so many varieties of rice, or they have so many varieties of different kinds of soups that you can use to eat with swallow, or they are just specialized in amala. But this eatery had like all of these things together, all these different soups, afang, ede icon, like all those names here, different variety of stews at this extreme end, different varieties of rice, everything moi moi. Like, they do have like quite a lot of different Nigerian dishes here, and they do have this thing they call yamasita, which is like yam mixed in egg and fried. I don't know, I'm guessing that's how it's done. This is it on my right hand side, this is it here. So after seeing all these many varieties, I decided to stick with what I know. You can never go wrong with rice. So I have tried Niger jollof, I have tried their fried rice, but I saw this one called native rice and I decided to try that. So Ben went here to pay, and I saw that they do make french fries, pizza and shawarma. I'm like, so tell me what this place does not have. And they also do have pastries, like they sell ready to go cake slices and all of that. I'm like, impressive. Ben got me a bottle of Zobo. Ben had ordered a ride for us, so while waiting for it to arrive, I decided to open up this bottle and start drinking because we do have this in Cameroon and we call it Fuleri. At this point, I had not read the ingredients. I was just showing you guys. When I opened it and I tasted it, I felt one off taste, a stinky taste. I was like, what did they put here? I now read the ingredients and I saw that it's cinnamon. I now say, oh yeah, some people do put cinnamon into their Zobo. Even in Cameroon, some people do put cinnamon into it. So, but it was not so strong, it was just slightly, and I loved it overall. So we left going back to the mainland, and then I saw this painting of this is Lagos, and I was just trying to capture it for you guys because on our way, when I could capture it very well, a girl was sleeping. So when I was going back, I was like, I just have to capture this is Lagos painting because I had seen it in some movies, right? So I got home and it was time for me to try the native jollof, which I've never tried before, and moi moi. I took moi moi, like the famous Niger moi moi. I was so excited to try this moi moi.
So I'm halfway into the rice, but you see this moi moi. I don't know. It's so off. My taste buds are not like they're not accepting this. I don't know, maybe it's because I kind of like had an expectation of what it should taste. I knew that it should taste similar to koki. Like if you're Cameroonian, you know koki beans. So because they use the principal ingredient is the same koki beans they use the blend to make moi moi, and we also use the same koki beans to cook koki. So I kind of knew that it should taste like that, but the way it is tasting, it is nothing near koki, what I'm used to. I tried. I've eaten this portion here, trying to understand the taste and make it work. But family members, I cannot. My can't cannot. I don't know. Like maybe it should be good for a Nigerian. I don't know. I'll probably ask Lawrence to taste it, but this moment cannot be good for me. As for this native rice, it tastes so similar to what we have in Cameroon called janga rice. Cameroonians watching me all know janga rice. Basically the same thing, like rice with a lot of crayfish, because I can get a lot of crayfish. In short, this one is just like I'm eating a dish from my country, janga rice. There's nothing foreign or off there. Like my taste buds actually agree with it. So I like when I pick up products and I can tell that the maker is a Christian. So I was just reading this Zobo bottle and I saw this part. Come taste and see that Jesus is good, and a lifetime submitted to his lordship is even better. Jesus loves you. You can definitely tell that the owner of this brand is a Christian. Like I just smiled when I saw this. Like, okay, yes, when they say preach the gospel in your corner, whatever you do, this person took the message by heart and ran with it. Like this just made my heart smile this evening. Like this is so nice, this is so intentional, promoting kingdom business even in your business, right? Even in your economic business. Kudos to this brand, Juice Heaven, Eden's Best. Yeah, kudos to them.
Okay, so light just went off and I think Lawrence is about switching down to the solar panel. So let me just end this vlog here. Today was a very fulfilled day. So I gave Lawrence that moi moi and I was just complaining to him how I think moi moi is just overhyped, and the way he looked at me. Lawrence ate that moi moi and guess what? Lawrence said it was so sweet. So I guess it's a problem of my tongue. The moi moi was good for those who know, but my tongue was like but Lawrence enjoyed the moi moi. Maybe I'll try from another vendor, or I'll try like the local moi moi which they wrap in leaves. Maybe that will make so much sense also, but this one I'm stuffed. I have eaten that rice, which was, and I have drank that zobo. I just want to sleep now. We can call it a day. Please, if you haven't subscribed to me, please make sure you subscribe. Do all the good stuff, right? I'll see you finally by the help of God on my next one. Bye.